finish him. Everybody, how are y'all doing? You guys know my favorite video game series of all time is The Legend of Zelda. I've beaten every single home console Zelda game except for that Zelda 2 on the NES. But when that NES Classic Mini comes out, I'm playing that Zelda 2 for you guys. But that's not why I made this video, because one of the reasons why I love Zelda so much is the boss battles. Some of the most epic boss battles have been in the Zelda games, and the final boss battles are the creme la creme, the cream of the top. And so in this video, I want to share with you guys my top 3 Zelda final boss battles. So here we go. First, number 3, Wind Waker. Oh, Wind Waker is my favorite 3D Zelda game, and so you know this boss battle had to make the list. And really, it's not really the fight itself, it's the finishing move. Do you guys see what Link does to Ganon in the end? Something straight from Mortal Kombat. Boom! Sword in the skull! Huh? Cartoon violence at its best, or worse, however you want to look at it. But the finishing blow by itself is enough to put this in the top 3. The actual battle itself is pretty cool. Ganon in his samurai clothing with the 2 swords attacking Link. They're all underwater. The environment is cool. Zelda, she's throwing her bow and arrows. And so, number 3, Wind Waker. Number 2. Now this one was tough. This was tough. Probably the hardest decision of my life. I kept going back and forth, but I have to give number 2 to Ganon in Ocarina of Time. First, you're fighting him, volleying back and forth, playing that tennis. Boom with the light ball. Boom, he hits it. Boom, Link hits it. Boom, he hits it. Boom, Link hits it. He falls down. Then he tear him up, and then that's not it. You know, in every Zelda game, you don't just beat him in one phase, and then you go outside. You think you beat him, you go outside, and then he transforms into the boar, bacon, boar, and then you have an epic battle outside. The environment is intense. The music is tense. Oh, I've beaten that game so many times. That final battle is epic. This leads me to number 1. Now, this is my opinion, and so I already see you guys in the chat. He's a fake fan. Oh, how can he put this at number 1? Oh, he doesn't know anything about Pokemon, even though this has nothing to do with Pokemon. But my number 1, I even did a Twitter poll, and this choice was not picked by you guys. You guys didn't like it. But Demise, Skyward Sword. I told you guys, I've had a love-hate relationship with Skyward Sword. Now, I love the game, one of my favorite Zelda games, but the dowsing. Why did you put dowsing in that game? But Skyward Sword has some of the best dungeons in all of Zelda games. Actually, the best dungeons. Them Time Crystal dungeons, epic. I say that all the time when I'm talking about Skyward Sword. But Demise, one of the things I loved about Skyward Sword had my favorite story in the Zelda series. Brought it all the way to the beginning, how everything got started. And so Demise, dude is a beast. the flame here. You're fighting him, the environment you're fighting him in, the lightning. Even though I have to admit, some parts of that boss battle was a little cheap. He just attacked you and you didn't know how to react and what to do. But we finally beat that demise and it was epic. And another reason why I picked demise is he looks cool. What? Demise, the muscles, the hair, and so those are my top 3 Zelda final boss battles. Now, sound off in the comment section below. What 3 boss battles would you put and in what order? Let me know. But